The other day, I went to the gas station, and I picked up what I thought was a fruit drink. I mean, it said there really clear on the label, fruit drink. And I started drinking it. And I was about halfway through, and I started reading the label, and I realized it said it only had 10% real fruit juice. What is that? I mean, 10%. I thought I had a 100% thing there, and yet it was only 10. Honestly, I felt gypped, because I was like, I want the rest of it. That's what I bargained for. You know what I mean? And I started really thinking about this idea about how we as Christians, we claim to have given Christ everything we've got. We've given him our lives, and yet we're only giving 10%, if that. I mean, why is that? Furthermore, real fruit juice, as opposed to what? I mean, it said it was fruit, it looked like fruit, but on the inside it really wasn't. And how much do we as Christians do that every day? I mean, we say we're fine, we claim to be all good, but on the inside we are messed up. Why is that? In Matthew 4, we read about Jesus' call to his disciples. Now, this wasn't a really complicated thing. He simply went up to these guys and he said, "Come and follow me." He didn't say, "Hey, you know what, whenever it's convenient for you, I got some stuff I want to show you. Can you come over here?" Or, on Thursdays and Sundays, when everybody else is following me, why don't you do it too? He simply went up to these guys and said, "Come, follow me." These disciples dropped everything they had and left right away. They followed him with everything they had. When we come here on Thursdays and Sundays, we talk about how messed up the world is and how we need to be a light in the world. Yet, throughout the week, what is it that we spend the most time and effort in? We spend so much effort trying to fit in with this world that we supposedly say is messed up. Why is that? I mean, earlier, in Matthew 3, we read about a guy named John the Baptist. Now, this guy was off the hook. He was as real as it gets. He was bold in proclaiming his faith, yet he was also humble before Christ because he knew what he was made of inside. I mean, he was standing there proclaiming the truth because he knew that his faith was real. Okay. So what are we afraid of? We're afraid to be different. We're afraid to stand up. We're afraid to stand out above the crowd and proclaim what we know to be true. Even when we're here at youth group, we'd rather hide in the shadows or hang out with our friends than to be here for what we're supposed to be here for, and that is to worship God. I mean, we take a look at John the Baptist, and it's like, how can I possibly be that different, that outgoing? I mean, I'm not about to go wear camel skins to school, It looks like it takes too much work, it's too hard. Why can't we be that different? The problem is we're wimps, and we need to toughen up and be real with ourselves. Be real with ourselves, real with God, and real with each other. You're everything.